through this week, we decided to split the week into two. So we've got Pompeii and Vesuvius, which is what you will watch now, and then next week will be like the rest of our week as it normally would be. So gets us a week behind, makes it slightly easier for us editing wise. And yeah, so that's what you're going to see is Pompeii and Vesuvius. Hope you enjoy. Good morning everyone from a beautifully gorgeous sunny day in Pompeii. It's boiling. Like, long sleeve was an overkill, I'll tell you that.
I know, yeah. It's I could have put a pair of shorts on today.
Yeah, it was like absolutely fine. But we are now on our way to the archaeological site of Pompeii, obviously because it is an actual town as well, which, I mean, I didn't really know, to be honest. So yeah, let's just see what it's like. It did say to give it like 5 hours to get around it, but it's us, so we're hoping not to do that.
We'll know realistically how long it takes.
Yeah.
Also, we will drop in where we stayed last night because it is literally a little walk around the corner from the archaeological site. So
and like we felt really safe there as well.
Yeah,
so
we got a few limoncello and all sorts. So it's a good, nice little place to stay.
And we are in.
Officially.
Oh my god, about 1,000 people just trying to pester us to pay more money or to do a guide or...
If you try and come and you come from the direction we've come in, there's a couple of people who say that it's the only place to get an official map.
We got one for free.
We got one for free.
From the ticket office.
And they try and pester you just to say no, you're not interested and walk away. It's honestly the best thing to do.
And there's like official guides and stuff when you get in, so if you do want a guide, like just get one from the like ticket office because they're all standing around.
They take you to the main places, don't they?
Yeah.
And then let you go off and do your own little bits on your own.
But you know us, we like to do our own research. No, we don't. But
Research,
it's fine.
We're just wandering around.
Yeah, we'll just wander. It's fine. Exciting. Yeah. Let's go. It's like loaves of bread that got preserved in the ash. And then like figs, peach stones. There's like fig stones over in that one.
It makes you think if it actually was, which I'm sure it is, or if they've just burnt a loaf of bread and stuck it in.
No, stop it. Only you would think like that.
Walnuts.
This is crazy. Wow. Oh my god, there's miles of it. Of this building, yeah. Yeah. I'm being a skeptic, and I'm never normally a skeptic, but I think because after we went to the one in Albania and it literally was just like set in time, like from the moment they found it, they haven't really touched it, they've just kind of excavated stuff, whereas here they've kind of, I said fiddled with it, but that's not really the best word, they've just like done stuff, you know, they've like restained the beams and like obviously added gates and stuff, but that has to be done to stop people from ruining the ruins. I think I'm just having an issue with the fact that it doesn't feel like it's real.
Yeah, and I think the issue you've got is they're doing it to preserve it.
Yeah.
And obviously if they just let all the wood stay as it was,
It's right.
it would be fine, but it wouldn't last.
Yeah. So I mean, like that roof up there, surely that's not from 2,000 years ago.
No, but if you've noticed, ones like that have got, you're normally meant to be allowed into, and it's all locked up at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's got all like pots and stuff like that in glass cases. They probably made that to protect it from the rain.
And I did also think, I thought there was going to be more signage. I don't know why I thought that. Again, I think because of Albania.
Yeah.
We got lucky with Albania, I guess.
It's worth coming and having a look. Oh. It is nice. It is insane to think that this was the old town, the old city.
Yeah. Like the floor. I need to get like a close-up of the floor. Look at it. Do you not think this is crazy? Like I was reading a post that like all of these like divots and stuff are from like the old like chariots and stuff and old carts, like horse carts. Like in here. Mental.
That's cool.
That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Can't see it. That's cool. Like I haven't called everything we've done cool.
Not like that. That's cool.
This is cool. This side's cool.
Finger.
It's lions.
No.
This floor's cool.
Do
Look at
we
this.
go up round?
Actual walls. Yeah.
It's very, very famous.
Now that I can get on board with.
Yeah.
Hmm? I know, it's like Christmassy. I feel like all we've done is be Debbie Downers. It's amazing.
It's really good. Really good.
and once you get into like the houses and stuff, it's really, really cool. They have like a house of the day, so there's only a certain amount of the ones that you could go in that are open on the day that you go. So if you come on a Tuesday, this is what you'll get. Whoa! Look at him! So I've only got about one fun fact to you because there were no signs or anything, as I mentioned. So those casts that we just showed you, they are from when they like discovered the town and all the ash and stuff had just left the crevices where they had died and been like buried under the ash. So they basically did like a plaster cast of these holes and found out that it was where like human remains were and that horse and stuff.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Very, very sad.
So we're just walking to the amphitheatre now because that's near the exit that we need to get out of.
There's 2 entrances and 2 exits, so...
Exits. But it's been very interesting. I think so after going from Buttering to here, because they do mention Pompeii, as I think I mentioned in that video, yeah, it's been very interesting actually seeing it in real life. But we did learn more about Pompeii there than we did here.
Yeah. It's, if you're really interested in learning more about it, then
Get the audio guide.
Get an audio guide.
We're cheap.
Yeah.
So I've just worked out that we managed to do, well, what we think is a sufficient amount of walking around Pompeii in just over 3 hours. And that includes walking to and from it as well.
You can walk around a lot longer.
Oh yeah, you could literally do a full day thing.
Yeah.
But it all got a bit samey.
Yeah, and because it's so touristy. Everyone.
It's so busy.
Like lunchtime.
I'd hate to think what it's like in summer.
Yeah.
So while we're waiting for her to warm up, Dean, what are your thoughts on Pompeii?
Lovely. Now, it's not my kind of thing, like always, everyone knows that, I'm not really big into history. It's good. Definitely don't go in summer. But also, I think once you've seen a lot of the buildings,
once you walk down a couple of the streets,
then you just need to hit the main areas.
Yeah.
Because the little streets just get the same, and they just get busier and busier. But apart from that, absolutely amazing. But yeah, that's what I would do personally.
Yeah, it was very interesting, just like knowing where you're walking. But obviously there were no signs. It's all a bit of like a money scheme. That's how I felt. Like there was no information or anything being like this would have been the high street and this would have been the bakery, like it was in Buttering.
Yes, that was
in
that
Albania.
One was really good.
where it literally told you where each individual thing was and what it was and what, like, you know, what it would have been. I think that's the only thing it missed, because then you were kind of forced into buying an audio guide, which we don't have the money for. Like, we can't afford it. If we went to an audio guide, if we bought an audio guide in every place we went, our trip would, yeah, you could, our trip would have ended 3 months ago.
Yeah, literally.
You know? So, yeah. But it's obviously worth a visit. Like, if you're doing what we're doing, if you're coming here and making the most of it, definitely come to Pompeii.
Definitely worth going and have a look.
But now, we're off to Mount Vesuvius.
Whoop, whoop.
See you there. And we're on Mount Vesuvius after a struggle. Look at the view. So gorge. So we were never planning on climbing today, but we just thought there would be some other kind of easier parking solution than this. And cheaper, basically. So, top tips for coming to Mount Vesuvius. You have to order your tickets online, like previously to going. There's no service at the top. They are, I think they're about $10 each, which obviously wasn't too bad. But then on top of that, you have to pay for parking if you want to park close enough. For us, for a camper, it's €18 for 4 hours, which we thought was disgusting, to be honest. So we're not paying that. We have found a like souvenir shop, and this old lady, she's a bit odd and it's really slanted, but she just wants us to like buy something from her souvenir shop. So Dean's in there now, looking at what we can buy that's cheap. And then it's a 15-minute walk from here to, they do some shuttle buses at like the bottom of the parking. They're £3 each way. So we're gonna do that because that works out to be like £12 compared to 18. And then here is free, because otherwise we would have had to pay. So there's another pub, or not pub, like bar restaurant just down the road that wanted €10 for the night. Hopefully we'll be able to find somewhere cheaper. Obviously if I find something inside cheaper than that, and like useful, like, you know, a couple of cans of Coke or a postcard. Although we do have a Vesuvius one, we got it from Pompeii. So yeah, fingers crossed, we'll see what he comes back with. But we're climbing Vesuvius at 9 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus. She's lovely. She spoke to me a lot about her dad, and a lot about all of this.
What you bought? More postcards.
You Pepsi Max.
Oh, love a Pepsi Max.
And well, it's either Pepsi Max or Coke Zero. So I bought you Pepsi Max.
Dean, we've already got that.
Yeah, I thought we did, but we could post that one.
Oh my god.
And I bought myself another beer.
Good old Peppers. Maxo Gusto. Yeah, we're on a massive slant.
She did say that she could get the other camper to move for us, and I said no, because we're only going to stay here one night. And the other camper's going to stay here for probably more, so.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
So we are walking to the shuttle bus. I think I explained it last night. Parked like 15 minutes away because it was free. Or you had to buy like 4 postcards and a beer. Yeah, so that's what we're doing now. We're booked to go up at 9, that's when it opens. Because we want to have a beach day, because today is like the last nice day.
Yeah.
Before it gets into like December weather.
Not only that, we don't want to be at about midday when every bugger is.
Yeah, that seems gross. So when you get here, this is where you kind of wait for the shuttle. There's one, but obviously we're really early. Dean's showing off glamorously. And what did you see? It's €3 for a return or something.
I believe it's €3 return. We'll let you know later on after we've got our shuttle.
And again, I think I said this last night, but you have to buy your tickets in advance. I'll put like links and stuff in the description for you. So yeah. Oh, have fun sitting.
Perfect. Buongiorno.
Good morning. Perfect. Cheers, thank you.
It's 900 meters. Slowly is a 15-20 minutes walk. Have a nice walk.
Thank you
wait
very
for
much.
me to top.
Grazie.
That's pretty decent.
So what, are we getting info?
The guide talk is included in our ticket,
Wonderful.
which means it's even more worth coming out because you can find out more information about it.
Yeah, they actually give you information, unlike Pompeii. So this is it, basically all the way up. It just like loops around all the way down to like where that hut is.
The exciting
And
news
then there.
is that we might be the first people, tourists today, to see it.
We definitely will be.
Well, it all depends if these people ever take us.
Yeah, we were in first because we booked our tickets beforehand.
Get in early, make sure you book the tickets online because a lot of people didn't realise about it.
Yeah.
And they all got turned down when they got here, and you cannot buy your tickets here,
Yeah, you can't buy them on the door.
which I find very odd.
facts. Yeah, we're nearly there.
Because before the 1944 eruption, the conduit inside the crater was open. Believe me, it was possible to walk inside.
Oh, really?
With 1944 eruption, lava platform has collapsed.
Yeah.
That's cracked into big hole. It's 300 meters deep, 600 meters diameter.
Wow.
The magma chamber about 8 kilometers deep.
Oh, wow.
Highest point, the other side, 1281 meters. Here we are, 1172 meters. The explosive volcano with two eruptive phases. The first pyroclastic materials, that materials, ash and lapilli. Ash is dust.
Yeah.
Lapilli rocks inside the pot. The second pyroclastic flow, steam with gas about 1000 degrees Celsius. The problem is when the water, groundwater, enter in the magma chamber.
Yeah.
Big reaction, big pressure inside many gases, like a hurricane, but 1000 degrees Celsius. Depends on energy. Usually medium energy, the pyroclastic flow arrived to the sea down in 4 minutes.
Oh,
Wow.
1000 degrees Celsius. All around Vesuvius, about 600,000 people, yeah? And without evacuation in 4 minutes, big problems down, yeah? But at the moment, believe me, no, we're waiting for next eruption, yeah?
Yeah.
It's true, before the eruptions, the volcanoes in generally with science, but it's not possible to predict exactly. But now without problem, down in this side, there is the Vesuvian Observatory, as controlling Vesuvius by seismographs, GPS, and to top your thermometer for the temperature inside the crater. Today you like, you see the smoke just in front, the other side,
Yeah.
everywhere, right? Steam without gas inside, 25 degrees Celsius to 94 degrees Celsius, but just water steam. Now it's good because it's cold,
Yes.
it's windy, it's cloudy, but believe me, if you come here in summer, when we have a nice weather, and the temperature is too hot, believe me, in summer 35 to 40 degrees Celsius, yeah, nothing to see without fumes inside because it's just a sea. The big problem, the conduit is closed. Inside the crater, there is a big block of rock, about 5 kilometers. Now this is not have the power for destroy this block of rock. Probably for next eruption, we just can have a side eruption.
Yeah.
Right.
It's dangerous, yeah, because the materials for that, it's villages.
Yeah.
600,000 people all around Vesuvius. That's place close to me. The end of that eruption. It's not possible to predict exactly. Now without problem. Maybe tomorrow, 1 month, 1 year.
Yeah.
We have 2-3,000 big 8 quakes every day, but maybe with eruption. Maybe with that eruption. Just now without problem. Tomorrow, I don't know. Just in front, you can see the old volcano, Mount Soma, before the 79 AD eruption, the first documented eruption of the Herculean and Pompeii. The Soma Vesuvius complex was a big volcano about 3,000 meters size. Look, that the old volcano at Vesuvius before the 79 AD, about 3,000 meters. And then with the eruption, highest point of the story. And then after that, with different eruption, Vesuvius has created into the old volcano.
Look at all the steam. That's wild. Oh, I'd rather come here in winter than summer. You can't see it in the
definitely coming
summer.
winter. Again, there's other people just having their tour now, but they're like having a tour. They're having a tour of like
In a
10
group.
of them in a group. Come here first thing in the morning and in the winter. You'll love it.
This is so cool. Look at that. So I don't know if you're able to see on camera the steam coming up over there. So cool. You can see Sky. There she is. But look at the views from here, the mountains.
It's insane, isn't it?
Gorgeous.
Personally, this 100% twice over doing Etna. You can see the crater because it's not active, which is understandable why you can't see the crater at Etna. But you get a free guide as well.
Yeah, no, it's good.
And like, I'm sure you guys will be able to see from the video, he was loving life.
Yeah, he literally has the best job in the world.
He just loved it, didn't he? He loved the camera. Yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it.
And now we're on the walk down. And that's it. Gotta go back at the shuttle. Oh, flat ground feels really weird.
Flat ground and looking at the bus that you're gonna get into.
And we've just missed the coachload of people coming from Pompeii. Get here early, guys.
Definitely.
Get here early. We only have to wait 2 minutes and our taxi's here.
Okay, thank you.
Grazie.
Bye.
Save seats.
Push it down with the front door.
Just us, we got a private shuttle.
We right at the far end.
Allora,
So down where you are.
you not pay parking.
No. So I'll try and show you on the map. So you're here.
Ah, okay, yes,
And then
yes.
we are down here. Is there any chance you could take us down the road?
Okay.
Thank you. Grazie.
Just in here. Beautiful. Grazie.
The coffee for me.
Thank you very much.
Coffee for me.
We can.
And that is the end of this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed Pompeii and Vesuvius, a bit of a different vlog. But yeah, we will see you next week, sneak peek. We're going to Rome, so that'll be in next week's video. So yeah, as always, all of our socials are in the description, post on Instagram all the time, so go follow us over there. Like and subscribe, and shoot us a little comment of what your favourite part of the video was. And we'll see you next week.
Take care.
Bye.